Well, hello. It is Wednesday evening. Today is the 4th of February, and I hope all of you have had a good day that's, been at work or not at work or recovering from surgery or recovering from sickness. And it was warmer today, but it seemed to me like that air was so damp, which they were talking about a little bit. There was a few little flurries here and there. It wasn't anything just great big, but it was cold, but it was just a damp cold feeling. But I want to say hello again and thank you for tuning in. It's Barb at Inspirational and Crafts. And I so appreciate everyone that's tuning in. For those of you that have listened to my previous videos, of course, you all know that I'm new at this. And it's taken me some time, and I'm still just rocking and reeling in my mind to figure out everything that I need to figure out. I like to never got the subscribe button on there, and I'm just now learning the thumbnails so that you can find out where I'm at. And so that's been quite a challenge, and still is. And I just well, and I'm constantly saying well, I'm trying to learn to edit, and it's just me. It's just who I am. So I so appreciate getting this opportunity to be on here because I love the Lord. I love the Lord. I love His Word. His Word to me. Now this Bible is extremely. It's even taped. This is the one that I read a lot in the home here, and my one I take to church. It's even older than that one, but it's not as big, not as bulky, and the print keeps getting smaller on that one. I don't know. Good grief! I don't know what's happening, but I want to share the goodness of the Lord, and that there is hope in this world. There is so much going on in this world today, and so much going on in our United States, so much going on in our families, in the jobs, in the prices, and just stuff, and people's spirit and their kids. So this subject that I've been talking on, I've got it on Facebook and Instagram, and a lot of this may be repeat. You may have watched me on Facebook, and this is repeat because I need to get the message out. It's not just me. These messages on what anger does to you and how to conquer these things, because anger just tears your whole system up. It will tear you up. It will tear your family up. Separate the husband and wife, separate children and fathers and mothers, separate from grandparents. It will just separate. And there's a lot of families that they're estranged from their children. They're estranged from their mother, their own mother and father, and older people like me, that their parents are still living, that they haven't talked to them for years because something happened way back that caused anger. So I want to read a few more quotes today that to make you aware of things that happen and things that we experience or you see. I hope you're not in a spirit of anger, or you've been victimized by anger, because it's hard to get over, and only God can help you get over it. And this one of these quotes: a person never gets along better by being angry. It never helps your relationship. Being angry is never a good relationship connector. Don't do it. It don't help. Years and years ago, I heard a minister, and he said he was analyzing his daughter's boyfriends. The boyfriends had to come into the house, and he had to meet them. He was not going to allow the boyfriend to pick up his daughter, any of his daughters. I think he had 3 of them. And they go out to the car, and the boy never come in. That was not going to happen. So when they came in, He had talks with them. He made sure he had talks with them. And I said that in this anger situation, because if you want a good relationship, well, first of all, if you want a good relationship with the Lord, you got to talk to him, because he's there. He is there. You talk to him just like you would, you and I talking. Talk to the Lord. That is a good relationship. But even if you're angry with the Lord because the things have happened, you know you can tell him that. He's not going to fight you back. He'll just send some love down to you. And then as you calm down, he can show you exactly why this happened or this happened or this happened. So being angry does not cause you to have a good relationship. The connector is not there. And then another quote, getting angry at your clock that didn't alarm will not get you to work on time. Now, these sound like little silly things, but I'm telling you, it happens. This one here is thousands of people are mad at their alarm clock. They either forgot to set it or the thing malfunctioned because it's man-made. And then they're mad. Now the alarm didn't go off. And if everybody else was asleep in the house and you had to get up early, now you have woken up everybody. Or you're slamming the doors and you're kicking things around, you're rattling pans in the kitchen. You're just stirred up, and now you're mad out on the road and you're driving crazy because your alarm didn't go off, and now you just barely made it to work, or you're about, like I said on Facebook, 10 or 15 or 30 seconds late because the alarm clock did not go off. That doesn't get, when you get angry and mad at your alarm clock, that does not get you to work on time. Think about these things. And the calmer you are, because it's happened to me, and I thought I set the alarm clock, and I didn't. I have to do two ways. I set my phone and I set my alarm clock. So surely to goodness, I won't forget one of them. You see what I'm saying? So I don't get myself in that frenzy. And then contrary to public opinion, getting angry at your car will not make it stop. Now, I've seen people get so mad at their car, they're kicking the tire, slamming the door, hitting it, banging on it. And if there's something going on with your car, and I understand, we get upset, you need that car, you need to go, but I'm telling you, anger is it just grips you. It grips you, and it just takes over. Getting angry, now this one's a good one. Getting angry at your overdrawn bank account does not put money in your bank. Now, there are times, because the bank, the system in the bank, and the people working at the bank, people created that system, and people are working like we are. They make mistakes, and it's justified sometimes to have to go in there and talk to the person. But when you are angry and you're storming in there and you are ready, you got fire in your eyes, they're gonna come to their own defense there. They are gonna be very defensive. So go in there, as even though you may be boiling inside, you may be, because you know your bank account's right. And even if you think the bank account's right, go in there and be as calm as you can, because then you're going to get help. And even wording it, I think there's a mistake here. I can't see where, I just can't find this. Will someone please help me? You see what I'm saying? You're not trying to throw it at them. But anger does so much damage. But I want to give you this real sweet, precious scripture to help you here, or to help all of us. And this is actually Jesus's words. And this is in the book of John, one of the Gospels in the New Testament. And it is in chapter 14. It is verse 27. I sent this out today. There's several people that I just send scriptures out to. There's some people on my contact list that don't have Facebook, and they don't have Instagram. They don't have YouTube. And I send out the scriptures. So some of the things, maybe you're all on it, and this is a repeat, but it's worth repeating. Jesus said, "Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you." His peace. "Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, and neither let it be afraid." We can be so angry with the system. We can be angry with politics. We can be angry at work. We can be angry with bosses, co-workers, your bank account, your car, your alarm, your parents, your husband, your wife, your kids, the school, the bus, the snowplows. But the more you keep your mind unwadded and keep peaceful. That scripture is absolutely beautiful. And I try to let you know the Lord loves you. The Lord does love us. He wants the best for us. He's wanting us to be peaceful, and he wants us to trust him. But when we get so wadded up in our mind, and I have referred to this several times, but this is worth repeating. When you don't put your Christmas lights up right, they are in a wad. How many of us have had to untangle because now we've had our Christmas stuff up so long, we are ready to put that stuff up and it just goes in a box. Come Christmas time again, or time to get it out, now it's in a wad. You can plug that up and check those lights, and they still light. The lights are beautiful, but it sure isn't pretty like when it's all stretched out like it's supposed to be and just placed perfectly on the tree or on the mantle, around your doorpost. But when your mind gets in a wad, it's not because you can't think. It's like the lights, they come on, but now you're in a wad. And I'm sorry that my clock is in here chiming, and you're probably hearing that, but I think it just stopped. But think about, are you in a wad? And I've used that a lot when I'm testifying at church, that my mind gets in a wad. And when your mind gets in a wad, there is nothing but total confusion. And when there's confusion, and you cannot think of what is right and what is wrong. So if there is an issue with anger, ask the Lord to help you. Jesus will help you. He said, I will give you he will give us his peace and calm those things down. All right. I didn't mean to make this so long, but for those of you that watched yesterday's and I showed you my bug that I'm working on, here's what I've got done so far. Yesterday, I did not have that done, this much done. Now, my first bug beetle that I made, this was material, and this was just some heavy wire. This time I decided, because this is these are pipe cleaners, but they're kind of furry looking. And, the wires are a little sharp. So I thought I'd try this. This is as far as I've gotten from yesterday. Now, I still don't have the back done, so all this has got to be covered, and when this material gets on back here, this will secure all this in. And I do have is his eyes, or her eyes. I don't know if it's a him or her. The eyes will be going on. I don't know if you can see that with my fingers in the way. I will be sewing on the eyes. And when I put the back on, there will be some kind of a hook there that you can hang on the wall. So I'm going to stretch. Forgive me for stretching again here. I always have something way out of my reach. So now, here's kind of where we're at. I don't have those arms or antennas bent exactly the way that is, and I can bend them up pretty easy. But I'm going to wait, which pipe cleaners are going to bend pretty easy. but I'm going to wait till I get the back on and get all this really secured down, and then I'll try to shape up the these legs. So there's the progress on that. So hope you all are enjoying this. I still don't know how to add the link to show you the person that I was watching where she makes these. Hers is just absolutely gorgeous, and it's just from scrap material. But the pattern there, I just went on Google and asked for a free template for a beetle bug. And now it was only about this big. So I blowed it up, and I think I've got 3 pieces of paper there and taped it all together and made my pattern. All right, I'm going to get off here, but thank you again. I hope these things, I think I've got maybe 2 more that I'd like to do on anger, because it's so important. These things, we've got to conquer these things. If they're going to conquer us, they will separate us and divide to where it's years and years and years. And some people, some people go to the grave and it's never fixed. Don't let that happen to you. Don't let this happen to you. All right, God bless you, and thank you for watching, and subscribe and like, and it'll boost me up a little bit here. I'm excited, and I thank you so much. So take care of yourself.